Let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We got to have our dose of, social media situations or posts or whatever the case is. Big shout out to everybody this good Saturday morning. I'm trying to stay positive and feel the vibes of positivity-ness. Trying to make up a word right there to be positivity-ness. We will be having a grudge race Sunday, 11:30. Be in the live stream or the live chat or the Discord 15 minutes prior to the race so we can include you, okay? Also, do not forget, every time you do a super chat or a super like, it puts your name on the wheel for this giveaway. The Lewis Hamilton flag, the Legos McLaren car, and the Ayrton Senna photograph, all right, with the auto on there. So, big shout out to everybody. Definitely something good to have in the house, in the cave, wherever you're watching the Formula One race from. What's going on, candidate? Man, what's hopping? Good to see you in here for sure, for sure. Good morning to everybody. So let's go ahead and talk about some things I saw. Every now and then while you're posting content and you're working, you're going to come across some content from other people working. I come across this social media post, and I said to myself, people are still trying to cover this up as if it was something that was regular, something that happened, and this is what typically happens, and it's okay. People are still writing these captions up as if it was a regular race, as if they're going to change the history and the memory of what really actually happened. So first, I have a video that I want you to watch. Body language does tell you a lot. The hand gestures and the movements while somebody is talking to somebody else does tell you a lot. And I don't believe that these actions were just this season, see you next season, let's go. So what we had a social media platform, we'll go unnamed, and they posted this. And I want to make sure that I get this on here. And I want to show you, okay? So first of all, this is when F1 drivers hugged Lewis after the 2021 championship defeat in Abu Dhabi. First of all, what's up, Incredible Facts Quest? What's popping? First of all, that caption's all screwed up. Now, I'm going to show you the description they wrote up to basically frame this, what you're seeing here. Now, when F1 drivers hugged Lewis Hamilton after the 2021 championship defeat in Abu Dhabi, that shouldn't say defeat. What's up, 083? What's up, Rambro? That should actually say scandal. After being cheated in Abu Dhabi, after the horrendous situation that took place and will forever stain Formula One's linings, like somebody in a damn home that can hold their own shit. That's what it should say. But if you look at Seb, that's not just saying, hey, you lost the race. That hug from Seb is saying, yo, man, just try your best. Like, the shit that just took place was crazy. I mean, look at Seb. Look at this. This is not just lost the race. Lewis has lost races before. This is not just you lost the race and, hey, better luck next time. This is what I know that just took place was absolutely crazy. I'm just trying to come over here and check on you, bro. Roxanne in the super chat says, good morning and happy Saturday. Beautiful people. Love it, Roxanne. That's what this says on Seb, Roxanne. Okay? So then look. That's not, we're still sitting here with Sebastian Vettel talking to Lewis Hamilton. Several seconds. This is not, no, look at this is still going on. This is not a regular you just got beat in a race. This is you just got fucked, bro. They just fucked you, bro. I'm just going to use the F word. I'm just keeping it real. For sure. Definitely. So we're still looking at Seb. So after Seb finally leaves, after a long time of talking to Lewis Hamilton, here comes somebody else. Look at this. I want you to pay attention to something. When somebody's just coming up to you to say, hey, man, hey, don't worry, you're going to get him next time. You get him next time. All right, yo, that was a tough race, bro. Look at the extension of the hand, and as if I'm really trying to see before I embrace you because I know what just took place. Am I allowed to? Will you accept that from me embracing you right now in this situation that I know was terrible? Look at it. You can tell. People have to be able to pay attention to body language. this body language of the hand out in such a hesitant way, and you even see the hesitation, is, will you accept me, basically trying to console you in this moment of Formula One that's probably going to go down in history as jacked up. Look at it. Look. That's not typical. That's saying, yo, I know you just got screwed, bro. That was crazy. This is not even just saying, oh, I thought you was going to get the 8th and you lost it. This is saying how that shit went down was absolutely clown showish. Look at it. Look, come on. Now check this out. We're going to go from that to, look, now we got Danny Rick. Danny Rick is coming up. He's hugging her. And she's looking at him. If you look at her face, she knows this is bullshit. Look at her face. Look at her face. She knows how Lewis is feeling. She knows what's going on. You can tell by her face. She's aware, like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Look at this. Now, I want you to watch Danny Rick's body language. I want you to watch his hand gestures. His hand gestures basically say, I don't know what that shit was. I don't want to be a fucking part of it type shit. Look at his hand gestures. Look at his body language. Look at it. Look, hey, that wasn't me. I don't know what that was, but I don't agree with it. I wasn't part of that. Not me at all. That's not what I would have done. You could tell it's like, hey, I got nothing to do with it. I don't agree with it. Look at not only once but twice. Like, hey, don't worry about it. It's okay, man. Look at that. Come on, man. That's body language of saying, I just saw some bullshit. Like, hey, I'm just trying to come over here, man, let you know I don't agree with what happened. Trying to check on you. That's what's going on right here. This is not defeat. This is I am in short order coming to you and letting you know as a driver, I don't agree with what just happened. Now, a lot of these drivers should have done a bit more speaking up when it needed to be spoken about. Look at this. Look at Lando. Look at Lando's ass. Lando over here hugging, and he going to go back on the private jet plane and be kissing with Max Verstappen, talking about, oh, yeah, bro, you did that thing. Even though Lando has several times mentioned the 8th World Championship title, especially on that live stream where he was streaming and just kind of let it fall out. What's up, Anthony Carrier? What's popping? But, yeah, you can tell right here, he's like, hey, this is that entire video we're watching in full frame is basically a testament to saying, we know you just got screwed, bro. So for this social media platform to caption this as F1 drivers hug Lewis Hamilton after the 2021 champion defeating Abu Dhabi is crazy. DG Big Blue, Navy, hoorah. Now I'm gonna show you how glazed over they did the description. The description part was absolutely horrid. I'm dead serious. The description was, bro, you're trying to pass this off as if it is something that went down that was just something typical to happen. Nah, I want you to, this is what they put on the description of that video that you just saw captioned. They said, this shit crazy. They said the 2021 season came down to the final race in Abu Dhabi with Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen level on points. Hamilton controlled most of the race, because he did. But a late safety car changed everything, and the restart on the final lap decided the title. After losing it right at the end, several drivers came up to him in the paddock and shared a moment with him. A tough finish to a season that went all the way to the last lap. What in the fuck are we doing? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are they not working on trying to glaze that over? Are you shitting me? Roxanne in the super chat says they all couldn't believe that just happened. No, let's break this down one more time. First of all, they did come in level on points. Lewis Hamilton did control most of the race. But right here after this part, they're missing some verbiage. But a late safety car changed everything, and the restart on the final lap decided the title. No, what decided the title was Christian Horner and Jonathan Wheatley hounding Massey to do something that was not according to the rules, let alone what Massey had been doing several race starts before this. What led to Lewis Hamilton losing was an organization who decided to skew tilt the situation in such a way they wanted to replace the dark, nice brown face of Lewis Hamilton as the motto and the pinnacle and the face and the representation of Formula One with Max Verstappen's weak-looking ass. That's what happened. I'm getting tired of people trying to write these descriptions up as if nothing bad happened, as if nothing scandalous happened, as if nothing of a cheating matter happened, as if we didn't all watch this race and listen to people coerce another person who then agreed to do something that was not in the guidelines of restarting a race. As we watched several back markers mixed in and several other drivers cheated out of their finishing positions, all so that you could get Max Verstappen his first world championship bullshit title. They got to stop with this. AF1 in the super chat says, good morning, glad to make it to the live. Hey, you too, brother, I'm telling you, this is crazy. This is crazy. Wait a minute. What's up, Derwin, Anthony Carey, everybody? This right, and this is what a lot of these social media platforms are doing. They're trying to reshape the way that people will remember 2021. They're trying to omit such a monstrosity of things that took place that made this absolutely incredibly wrong. They are hoping that this championship, if they have enough social media platforms, if they have enough journalists, if they have enough talking heads to just kind of go over and glaze over the wrong that was done, that people will just remember it as an iconic race as it should have went down. That race should have went down as an iconic race. That season should have been closed as an iconic season, regardless of who would have won that race to get that championship, but it would have been without the scandal. Without the scandal. I literally was okay with whichever driver won that championship because it was such a crazy season. It was a good competitive season. There was some bullshit mixed in there, but they go in level on points. Lewis Hamilton controlled that race and was beating the shit out of Max Verstappen. He was beating shit down Max Verstappen's pant leg. That is what Lewis Hamilton was doing in 2021. In Abu Dhabi, Lewis Hamilton was putting belt to ass and beating shit down Max Verstappen's pant leg, and then they decided when they had the opportunity from Crash TV to throw in the fix, to put Max in the best position he could be put in to then win this race to win the championship. If it were not for the cheat and scandalous bullshit, Lewis would be an 8-time world champion, and I don't never think they want that to happen. You can't get this over on us. There will be people like me that are going to call you out on this bullshit when you post it. Rambo said they need to stop sugarcoating the bullshit. I'll say it for you, brother. Exactly. This write-up is absolutely garbage. Tough finish to a season that went all the way to the last lap. We got to stop. But speaking about Red Bull are working on some things I see. They're working on doing something that I don't even know if they need to be working on this shit. I'm wondering if this is something you literally need to spend your time doing. Red Bull is working on copying the rotating rear wing from Ferrari. And I just got to say, I'm not sure if you need to be worried about trying to copy this. It's a little rough for me to believe that you, being on the back foot of this leading edge so-called innovation and technology, are going to surpass the team who has introduced this leading edge and so-called technology. You have a lot of other things to worry about. Now, I'm going to tell you, if for some reason, and I got to say it because I have to be fair, I have to be, real about situations that could occur. It will be such a heavy, and I do mean a hefty indictment, if Red Bull have decided to copy this functionality of the rear wing, manage to get it working in the way that Ferrari had imagined, and then start beating ass on Ferrari. Ferrari, you will be literally smoked. There should be nobody, and I do mean nobody outside of the people that you have had sign NDAs and that are employed by you, to believe that Ferrari will ever get over this everlasting hump and out of the shadows that they have been in for so long as one of the greatest teams in Formula One. If you allow Red Bull to copy your technology and apply it in the way that they are constructing it, and then they come out and actually get it to function while Max Verstappen or Hajar use it in a racing event and beat your ass, I'm going to laugh about it because it's going to be that ridiculous. Candidate Salmon, 45 months, bro. You've been with us 45 months. That's what I'm talking about. Loyalty matters. I want 1,000 Wolfpack members in here so we can turn the fuck up at a Grand Prix one day. The only possibility of Lewis getting justice will be when he's no longer with us. And you know what, man? That's so sad you say that because that's so true in so many situations. Like the Benin Empire. The Benin Empire. Matter of fact, talking about New Zealand, talking about Max and all this other shit, it's crazy. If you've never researched the Benin Empire, what happened there, the massacre that took place, how Europeans went in there and just totally wiped out a culture of people, stole from a culture of people, murdered a culture of people, and then the things they took had them for several decades and then didn't want to give them back. That is something that literally happens. And now finally they're returning not only the skull or the head that they had pickled in a jar from the Benin. I think they called them, I don't know, I don't think they called them a Botala, and I don't think they called them priests. Benin had like another name for their high position within their culture. But several museums in countries that have stolen from places are just now finally giving things back, and that's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, you're probably right. And Roxanne in the super chat says Max first championship will always have that dark shadow on it because they cheated for him to get it. Facts. It's not gonna escape that. I'm not gonna let that happen. Whenever I see these corny ass bullshit trying to repurpose history or revisionist history, I'm always gonna come on here and say, don't go for that. That's not true. That's not how that really went down. You're missing some context there for sure. You're missing a lot, actually. So no, and so I don't know what Red Bull are doing. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I told you I didn't think we would see this rotating rear wing the first race. We didn't. It's only been in a couple of free practices since post-test part of the season, and now we have Red Bull working on it. So I don't know when it really ever at this point is going to make it. I'm almost to the point where I feel it won't make it in any race this season. I don't know if it's really functioning for them. I don't know if it's really going to deliver. I told you that my concern about this rotating rear wing was it would be out of balance, that it would cause the car to go through certain downforce changes that it would unstable the car in such a degree. And we did see those characteristics. One time Lewis went spinning off track as that wing rotated and then tried to come back in. So there are some things that are missing there to make that happen, to get to the end goal, the means to the end that they want to. So I'm not high on the rotating rear wing at this point in time. So, but we'll see. There's still time. We keep saying it because it's true. We're literally so early in the season, it's not even funny. Okay, so yes, tomorrow we will be live for the Grudge Race, 11:30. Make sure you're there. Don't be late. I don't know if I'm going to drive. I might drive. I might not drive. We might have a mini race after that. We might not, but we are going to have the main race, so you need to be in the live chat here in YouTube or in the Discord 15 minutes prior to the start time, which is 11:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. Set your clocks accordingly, and we are going to have a good time watching Grudge Racers just tear shit up and do what they're supposed to do. You know, they always give us a good show. It's always majorly competitive, and you know, if I actually hop in a race, it's just all for fun and jokes. It's just for comedy. I don't practice that shit. I just literally hop on the D-pad and just go. You feel me? So, but if I ever started practicing, y'all motherfuckers is in trouble. I'm telling you right now, if I ever started practicing for real in the rig I got upstairs and started taking it serious, yo, it's going to be trouble, 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 dollar bill type shit. I bullshit you not. When I get locked in on something, I'm a ragged rabies Cujo dog on your ass. I'm dead serious. You know, my TP be telling me to stay off the grass. What's up, Mary Beanie? I won't be on the grass. I'm telling you, I'm going to be shit. You're going to see me in your rear view, then you're going to see the rear wing of my exhaust pipe and all that shit. I get serious when I get serious. I ain't serious right now. I'll be seriously fucking up in that game, though. All right, you all. So I'll see y'all tomorrow for the live. Be on the lookout. Next week, we're going into the Miami GP week. So peace and love to you all. Have an awesome weekend. Be safe, drink water, stay healthy. And remember, listen to somebody. And if you need somebody to listen to you, speak up about it. I'm out.